What's up, everybody? It's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke. I've been asked to test out the Skullmasher as part of my Does It Suck series. Now, this is the legendary Jakobs sniper rifle, and I've never really used it for mobbing at overpower level 8, but I'm fully suspecting that it doesn't suck. So I haven't brought it to the Washburn Refinery where I would expect it to do, very, very well, very, very easily, because that is a very easy map for sniping. Lots of critical hit spots, slow-moving enemies, and, just a pretty favorable sniping area and everything like that. Now, this area, it's not the hardest to snipe by any means, but it's a little bit harder than the Washburn Refinery. And since I pretty much know that the Skullmasher isn't going to be a, trash tier weapon or anything like that, I figured this one would be fun to test it in. Plus, I kind of like playing through the Southpaw Steam and Power. It's always a fun little map. Now, I actually expect the hardest part of this map will be taking out the big ultimate badass psycho that's going to spawn once we get close enough to that garage there. Wow, got a shock damage over time on me. So that's good stuff. Go ahead and try to get ready to take out that guy who has the shock damage over time gun. Knock him away a little bit. I wish he would come down here instead of just standing back with his shotgun, but, he's got his own priorities and everything. Perhaps I'll take the fight to him. Oh, there we go. Finally got him to come down here. Excellent. So we dealt with him. Alright, so I'm going to wait just a minute until I open that door there, because I know how hard it's going to be to take out that big guy, because he's going to have a pretty violent head movement, very fast foot travel and everything like that. Ooh, so One's already spawning. That is something that I probably wanted to avoid, but, maybe the chaos will be a good thing. Now we got a lot going against us here. We'll see if I'm actually able to make it out of this. It should be interesting. Ugh. This was definitely poorly thought out on my part. If I'm able to get past this big guy, I think we can go ahead and make it pretty far. Awesome! I used one of those little lunatics to deal some extra damage to that guy for me, and that worked out well. Now I have One and Watt all close together here, kind of like Digistruct Peak in a little ways. Excellent. So took out that guy there. God, One has a ridiculous amount of health. Wonder if any of them will kind of poke their head over for me. That would be nice. Got a quick pop on him, so that worked out well. So this went entirely unexpected. Cannot say this was what I wanted, but we'll see. I think they've de-aggroed towards me now. So go ahead and get slag on One here. Haha, One, you weren't expecting that. I'm a ninja. Alright, so even though that's a very unconventional way to take out the first part of Southpaw Steam and Power here, it did not work, so I guess that's a good thing. What do we got going over here? This guy's shooting at me quite a bit. Excellent. So, we're doing pretty well, actually, all things considered, and the really unconventional way I kind of worked through these enemies here. The Skullmasher played its part, and we were able to kill all those guys, so can't really complain about the Skullmasher's performance by any means. That was definitely my mistake, kind of accessing that area pretty weird and everything. But, you know, the Skullmasher did alright. We'll be continuing into Wreath's domain now. I do know that there will be a Nomad with a shield when Wreath is released, and maybe that will actually be a little bit difficult to deal with because, obviously, this gun, you know, unlike the Pimpernel, is going to be fully incapable of shooting through his shield and everything like that. One thing I am noticing about the Skullmasher is that because it has the little spread and everything like that, it makes it a little bit easier to hit critical hits sometimes because your bullets are flying in kind of a larger spread than is normally happening with a sniper rifle. And so that's a good and a bad thing because sometimes not all of your bullets will wind up on a critical hit, but some of your rounds lining up on a critical hit is better than none of your rounds ending up on a critical hit. So I guess that's a very good thing. Okay, so we ended up killing that Ironclad. I was kind of worried about him getting me, but we were able to take him out. Fire damage over time. Oh, it ended up not killing me. That was very close, very lucky. Alright, send me more guys. Come on, Transfusion Trails, you can do a little bit better than that. Excellent. So we blew up that guy. Got some more guys coming, including that guy there who was dead set on killing himself. Excellent. Who else do we have over here? I'm going to go ahead and blow up that barrel just to avoid any complications. I thought I would have hit a critical hit on that guy, but I didn't. Excellent. So out of Deception with Slag and Deathmark, this gun definitely has enough kill, one shot, one kill power that we are often killing guys in one hit. And with little guys like this, if I can actually hit critical hits, when they're slagged, they end up dying pretty quickly as well. Excellent. Taking these guys out fairly quickly. We got two more guys back here. They're hanging out pretty far away, but we'll eventually deal with them. Excellent. So it looks like there's a guy back there with a slag gun. I guess that's better than it being a like a shock damage over time gun or a fire damage over time gun, because those are pretty dangerous at overpower levels. I need this Ironclad to get slagged. There we go. So that Ironclad was slagged, and we took him out in one shot there. I was getting the bonus from one shot, one kill, which I have 6 total points in right now. I put in 1 skill point, you know, during my build, and then I have 5 points from the legendary sniper comp. Excellent. So after we kill this last guy, Wreath is going to spawn, and Wreath is going to spawn, and we're going to have to try to kill Wreath because obviously he can apply a fire damage over time to us, and that is something we want to avoid. Now, I need the antagonist to quit trying to kill me off those little boxes there.
True world revealed. Weakness is now known to me. Time to go to.
So we caught a fire damage over time, but I was able to get Grim going quick enough that it didn't kill us, and so that was good news. This guy has some violent spins at the exact right time. That ended up being pretty irritating because I thought I was going to kill him, but he spun at just the right moment, so I had to wait till my next deception to go ahead and kill this guy. There we go. Like I said, that is the major drawback of these straight shooting sniper rifles that have no splash damage whatsoever, is that when you get a shielded enemy like that, or an enemy that has a very well protected critical spot, or a very hard to hit critical spot, that you're going to run into some trouble trying to deal with them. Now I'm expecting this next room to be pretty tough and everything like that, because we obviously are going to have a bunch of fast moving enemies that can deal a lot of damage to us very quickly and everything, so we'll have to be a little bit careful on how we handle this situation. Avoiding slagging these guys right now because I have plenty of ammo, and I wanted to build up just a few stacks of critical ascension before all these lunatics got on their way. Ah. Doing a very bad job dealing with these guys. Man. Of course I would need to reload right then. Ugh, had to retreat quite a bit. This is definitely not the gun's fault, but the player's fault. There we go. Dealt with them. Luckily, Grim was healing my shield there from that fire damage over time. Excellent. As you can see, when I'm actually hitting the enemy's critical spots, the Skullmasher is doing a lot of damage. I could swear I was hitting that guy, but I wasn't, obviously. Come here. There we go. Alright, so we're doing okay. What do we got left? Really, I thought I had backed away from that enough that it wasn't going to kill me like that. But apparently I was wrong again. Ooh, damage over time gun. Not what we need. Took him out, though. Took him out. Excellent. Come on, transfusion grenades. Excellent.
How hilarious. You just set off my trap card. Your death approaches.
Ahaha. Doing a terrible job on this ironclad. I should have had him while I was in deception. There we go. I'm doing poor, but the gun is performing well when I'm not doing poorly. Excellent. So while this gun isn't on the same tier by any means as the, wow, I guess the door is opening there, as the Pimpernel and Lyuda are for Zero, this gun is still a very, very good gun. Try to deal with Roof here. He's got a very violent head movement. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but he died, and that's the important thing. Alright, so now we got these two Nomad Tyrants down there. I'm really not sure what happened there, but oh, we took out one of the Tyrants pretty easily. Try to use my aerial advantage here on this guy. Excellent. So, you know, I worked through the Southpaw Steam and Power with the Skullmasher. Probably not very quickly, probably not very well. You guys might have been able to do it better and everything. But the Skullmasher still was able to get me through Southpaw Steam and Power. Obviously, if I picked an easier map like the Washburn Refinery, it would have performed much better. But, you know, pretty late at night, I'm a little bit inebriated. And the Skullmasher did pretty damn well, I have to say. Now, like I said, this gun is no Lyuda, it is no Pimpernel, but it is a very strong sniper rifle to use with a Sniper Zero build. If you guys have any questions, be sure to ask me in the comments, and I'll try to answer those for you guys. The answer to the question, does it suck, in regards to the Skullmasher, with respect to the Skullmasher, is definitely no. This is actually a very, very good sniper rifle. As you can see there, it has a pretty good fire rate at 2.6. You can fire it pretty quickly and everything. That's pretty cool. And the little spread, you know, it ends up being okay. If you do the math there, it says that it's doing over 2 million damage per shot. I think 2.5 million if you do the math. Could be wrong on that, actually. It's definitely over 2 million. Sorry, I'm a little bit, like I said, inebriated. And that is higher than some of these other guns and everything like that. Ooh, I had a different one in my backpack already. No need to give it. Oh well, I gibbed an extra one. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. And if you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so, because that helped me out. Otherwise, I do hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.